All right, welcome back everyone to another episode of SkyFactory 4. It definitely is going to be weird for me saying that. Um, I'm definitely going to mess it up and call it MC Eternal at some point, since we are jumping back and forth between the two series. We are still going to be on an every other day schedule. I am recording this the same day that I recorded our first episode. So our first episode is going up on April 21st. This one's probably not going to go out until later in the week, but I was having so much fun that I just wanted to get a second episode knocked out and have it ready, and then kind of hopefully gauge a good vibe for how everyone's feeling on this series on the channel, if we keep it around or not. I'm just going to go with the flow for the time being, but as you can see, I have done some stuff in preparation off camera. But before that, I hope everyone is having a great day, because I know that I am. It is bright and sunny here in Ohio, in northern Ohio. It's about 50 degrees outside. We actually just went outside to enjoy the weather a little bit, and I picked up some drinks, so I have my drink with me, so I'll be sipping on this during our episode. I can't even recall if in my first episode that I recorded earlier today, if I asked if you guys were having a great day or not. But anywho, we are going to continue down the line. I did get things prepped for this one between the first recording earlier today and this. So for our progression, what we are going to want to do is head down this path here for tin, and then eventually coal as well. Now, the things with these are we're starting to get into smeltery, or into smelting. So we're going to want to get into some tinker's stuff. Now, over here, it kind of goes over some of the things that we're going to want to do for this, but it also explains it in some of these items here as well. First and foremost, I did get the sand sapling going. I did that off camera, I believe, because I wanted to get some of that stuff ready, because I knew the next steps were going to be a little bit tedious. So, in order to do the Tin Man achievement, to obtain tin amber, we have to craft the tin amber using the Tinker's Complement melter or smeltery to melt it into molten tin and pour it into a cast-in basin or cast. Now, you know what? I didn't take into account that we would have to pour it out, so we might have to do a little more prep work than I thought originally. So we need to make tin amber, which I don't think that was one of the things on here. The iron amber is on there. Let's go to tin amber. Tin amber, which we're going to want to bookmark, thank you very much, is just gravel, bone. Okay, so it's not too bad. We actually probably have a decent amount of stuff to get that going. But we do need to get a smeltery going, like it was saying. So we go to @tinkers, not caps lock, please. We can just do a heater and a melter. These were going to be the easiest ones for you to do, and really what you're going to want to do are the seared ones, I believe. The porcelain ones you can do, I guess it depends. If you have enough bone meal and clay, then go the porcelain route. Now, the seared ones take grout, which you have to use gravel, sand, and clay. So it's a little bit more resource intensive. But ultimately, it's the same crafting recipe, just different bricks. So this is the melter in seared, and then the melter in porcelain. Same exact thing. For us, we are just about ready to get the ball rolling on that. But one of the components for these, and I'm actually going to bookmark both of them, so we have them. The furnace needs a furnace, which you need cobblestone for. And I already have a half slab one, and so I could take 2 half slabs, stick them together, and get one, and then make it. But I want to have a normal furnace. So I was considering looking into this cobblestone generator. It's actually not that hard to produce. You just need a decent amount of cobblestone. You need 6 blocks of cobblestone, and then you need some water and some lava in order to do it. Now, for us, it would be a little bit tricky. We could technically set up our own automated one, or our own one just using a bucket of lava and a bucket of water, but we have a whole wood platform. We could make some more dirt to hopefully help things out in that perspective, but realistically our best bet is to just kind of go down this path. So I'm gonna want to get some some blocks of cobble going here. So let's see, we can get 8. So I guess, okay, so realistically we could make the furnace as is now, but I kind of want to, I'm just actually going to make all of those. I want to make this generator. It holds 32 blocks, which is perfect. I mean, it'll just automatically generate it, and then it's less resources on our end that we need to do. Now, the only other thing we're going to need is a bucket of water and then a bucket of lava. So we're going to need a little bit more clay, and hopefully we have what we need to make it. No, unfortunately we don't. We don't have clay acorns, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to get some of these bad boys up and running here. So we'll get these going here. I know I could put it in a bonsai pot, but it's okay. Okay, we got one going because we have the sand and the gravel in there right now, I believe. All right, and then let's get these boys chopped down. All right, is that what I have in here? I have the gravel and then the sand. Yes, I do. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, hopefully we have what we need to get some clay going. We do. Getting that. And boom, we have an unfired one. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I had some clay sitting right on in there. Could have used that clay. Didn't think about it. And this should cook itself up. Perfect. We're going to yeet this stuff out of our inventory. I can already tell you guys, our inventory is going to be absolutely destroyed from this mod pack. There is no easy way to sort through things, unfortunately. So it is what it is. And then we're just going to kind of remove that for the time being and replace it. And then what did we need to make water again? Jumping on a sapling. Okay, so we just need saplings. And we have tons of dirt saplings, so that's going to be our poison, our what we are choosing today. Pick your poison. There we go. So there we go. We got our bucket of water. Now we need to get a bucket of lava. So you can create lava by using right click on a cauldron while holding cobble. You want to collect it in clay or regular bucket. To melt cobblestone, you need to have a torch, fire, magma block, or lava directly under the cauldron. Ooh. We might not be able to do that. So like if I put, if I put that in there, because it's an oak cauldron. It's not a normal cauldron. So we're probably not going to be able to do it. Unless, I mean, we could try to put a torch under it. We will try. So like if I put this like this, it's got a torch under it. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Okay, so we need to use 4 cobblestone to make it. Okay, you know what? We've already committed. We have already committed. Get it. Okay. Woo! Oh my gosh. That was some risky business right there. Okay, so we have our lava. We just need to get the rest of our cobblestone, because unfortunately we did not collect enough, or we don't have enough on us. So, and what more do we need? Oh, wait, hang on. Hold the horses. We have some of these, and it said that we could just do that. Ah, look at that. We have everything we need, and then we should be able to make this bad boy. We need glass. Okay. We're getting there. We need sand. How much glass can we make? We're going to have to make glass for our melter anyway, so let's get that cooked up. We're slowly but surely getting there. Holy smokes. I was a little bit worried there with the fire and the lava. But I guess that is a good way to try to do it. I didn't think it would actually work, but it worked. Okay. And then here is our cobblestone generator. So where do I want to put this bad boy? Maybe over here. We'll nix this boy out and we'll stick a torch right there. So this will just make cobblestone. I don't think there's an I don't think there's an inventory for it. I guess I need to get a pickaxe going on here because I accidentally placed that. Yeah, I wish it would tell me. What did it say? It said on it can output to an inventory above or to a hopper below. So if we put a chest on top, we should be able to output to the chest, which honestly is probably going to be our best bet for this. So let's just put that on top. And then it should start filling up with cobblestone as it generates it. So it said one cobblestone block every 40 ticks. So not too bad, really. And this is just going to keep filling up, which is perfect. That will give us a ton of cobblestone, so we will not need to worry about that. And I mean, it already gave us plenty to make a furnace out of. So we can get our furnace up and going here, just like so. And then we also need to get our grout going so we can get our smelteries going. A lot of work, a lot of stuff to do. So we do want tin amber, so maybe while that is cooking up, we will take a peek at the tin amber and what we need for it. So we just need some flint, which I actually have a decent amount of. And I guess for now, I'll only craft one because I really don't know what the ratios are. And I don't want to use up all of our flint just to find out that we need it at a different point in time. So we should be on a good path here. And really what we could do is we can yeet this boy. And, you know, I'll hold on to the wooden pickaxe for now. But I can grab some cobblestone and make a true stone axe. So we can use that. Perfect. And then the other thing we could do, while I'm thinking about it, is a stone crook. It has higher speeds, better durability, and special effects. Okay. And then you can make obsidian, a bacon sapling. I wonder how you do that. And a donut sapling. Ooh, okay. How do you do that? I'm just curious. Bacon, a bacon sapling. So you need a normal or bacon acorn, which you get from it, or you need to use 3 strips of bacon, sugar, and an apple sapling. Interesting. Okay, so that's kind of far down the line. You know what? I'm curious now, though, because in this progression, it says for the cobble, create a cobblestone generator and fill all the slots of a vanilla chest. But it doesn't say that they have to be... I guess they do have to be full. Because it didn't say that they had to be... like full stacked full, but I guess that is the case. It does need to be full stacks on every single slot of a vanilla inventory. There are our seared bricks. Perfect. So we can get going on our heater and our melter. So let's get the heater going. It's just 6 seared bricks and a furnace. Get that bad boy. And then we need the melter, which again, 6 seared bricks, but this time some glass. Perfect. We got those boys going. And I think I'm actually going to place this right next to here. Like so. And I'm going to get my F7 going so I can see where we still have dark spots, and that will take care of that. Perfect. Keep collecting these. Once we get the hoppers going on these, it'll make it a lot easier because we can use hoppers, put chests underneath them, and then just automatically have those filtering in there, so we have all of the resources that we will need. And this is perfect. That's cooking up great. I'm going to stick some wood in there so we can get those bad boys going and get some more charcoal going, so we can then use this on the heater. Now, the other thing we're going to want to do, we can put the tin amber in there and see how much we get out of it. But they said we are going to have to pour it out. So we're going to need a, like a basin, a faucet and a basin. So we're going to have to get those going as well. So we're actually going to have to go back to Tinker's. We're going to have to make some more grout, unfortunately. Because we need to have this casting table and then this faucet. So we're going to need 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to need 10 more pieces of grout to do this, unfortunately. Or 10 more. So we're going to have to create 3. So we're going to need 3 of each. So do we have clay? We have plenty of clay. We got 3 things of clay there. We're going to need 3 things of gravel. Perfect. And then 3 things of sand. Unfortunately, we only got 1 thus far. So we're going to have to keep working on the sand to get all of that. How far off are we? We have sand acorn. What are we missing? The resin? Is that what we need? Yeah, we need more resin. That's actually surprising. We do have a sand sapling, so we could just grow this boy. We could just grow it and do it ourselves and guarantee a little bit more resin from it. Yep, sand, there we go. And then where's our crook? Actually, we should really craft the cobblestone one. Okay, guys, so we got everything together, crafted up all of the bricks that we needed. Get this out of our way. There we go. What was I gonna do? Stick that away, stick those bricks away. Yeah, so we got everything crafted up. Everything is set up here. So we have our melter, our heater, and then our base, our casting table, and our faucet. So the way that we need to do this, if we take a look at our progression, is you need to pour molten tin over a birch sapling to make a tin sapling. And in order to get a birch sapling, I'd actually just look it up. So birch sapling, you take a sand sapling with 1 bottle of water in a cauldron, and it'll get you a birch one. So we have our sand one here. So we should be able to do that and get our birch sapling, which is perfect. We can take it over here and then dump some tin onto it just like so. And then it's going to progress and it should give us a tin sapling. Perfect. Our tin sapling. It's tin to pack. It's so lame. But yeah, and there we go. That was pretty easy to do. So if we take a peek now, this is all completed this way. The next way to go is crafting coal and getting some coal going, doing some iron, amber. We can also do lapis and also get slime stuff going on as well, and keep going this way. I think once we get into iron, we're going to be at a very, very good point that we can then move on to probably some other areas that we could explore. So there's the age of farming, where we could get the market, which would be pretty good to do. We can grow animals, which is kind of interesting. There's this whole age of power and building tools, which would be really, really cool to have. especially in this pack where we can't easily place blocks. We could easily fall and just fall into the abyss. We obviously don't want that happening. But anyway, that's really far off. That's not what we're doing right now. So we got our tin going down there. And then I wanted to look at what the next one is, which is the coal one. So we just need a birch sapling and just smelt it up. Okay, so that's actually pretty easy. So we just take a sand sapling, get another birch, and we stick that birch right in there, and we should get a coal sapling, which is pretty good. Now, I do want to get some more clay going because I would really like to get some more bonsai. That's not what I want to do. I want to get some more bonsai pots going. And what? It takes 5 per, so that's almost enough. We'll have like 4 extra, but we can get 2 pots out of this. We're also going to need 2 more things of dirt. Easy enough to make. And yeah, okay, so we can get these, and then that, and then, like I said, once we get to iron, that's going to be the best thing, because then we can get the hopping bonsai pot to get that going. And those you just need hoppers for, just like so. So not too hard to make. It's actually interesting that you can use those wood logs to do that, but we just need iron for it. So that's the biggest thing. I don't think we need tin. What's the next progression on our list here? So we can get coal, but the next one would be getting iron amber. Use the tinker's complement melter or smeltery to melt it into molten iron and pour it into a casting basin or cast. Okay, so really it's just now making it. And what we would need for that, if we go to tinker's, is we would have to get into tinker's a little bit here, because we will want a ingot cast. And I think you can do it from clay, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Maybe you can't do it in clay. Because if it has to be gold, I mean, obviously we can't get gold. We could craft it into a block, which then maybe we should have gotten the basin to do. I have a feeling we'll need to cast it into that. Yeah, because the only option is gold for the ingot, if I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, so we're going to need more. Bummer. We're going to need more seared bricks. Get this boy planted. Alright, so let's take a peek here. Because it was saying you need the iron amber, which you need coal resin in order to do. That's why you had to progress to the coal. Okay. Well, let's get these bonsai pots going. Get 2 of them. We can place them right there. We do have some dirt that we made, like so. But we do want resin from these, so actually I'm going to have these grow one time before we put them into the bonsai pots, because I feel like you get a little bit more outcome from them when they actually grow as trees rather than in the pot. And our inventory is full. Not surprised. We got some coal pieces though, which is actually pretty interesting. That should do that. We don't need those on us. Those are coal resins that we want. And we have a ton of saplings on us, which I don't really feel like we need on us. Probably put that away. The petrified can go away. That can go away. And we can put that away as well. We have tons of saplings from that now. We have 10 coal, and we have 10, or we had 11 tin. How are we doing on the resin? We got that much, which really will give us 1, which let's look at this, because this gave us 2 ingots per, so we're gonna want what? 2, 4, 2 per, so we'll want 4, 5. We will roughly want probably 5 of the iron amber, if I am not mistaken. And we slowly do but surely get it from the bonsai, but not really. It might honestly just end up being time that we have to spend doing it. Now, how do you craft a piece of coal? That is another question that I have. So, here. This is how you craft a piece of coal. Okay. We can do that probably if we have enough. It's not really necessary, but I kind of want to tick it off the list there. Perfect. So now that is marked off the list, and we are making really, really good progression here. Again, not really something I needed to do, but was kind of just a nice to have there. So I think really what I'm going to want to do is get a bunch of these coal ones going and really just kind of trim them back as we go and try to get as much resin as possible from these guys, because that's what we're going to want. We're going to need a lot of those iron ambers, and we're making a decent amount of cobblestone over there, which is great because we're going to need it on our stone crook. All right, cool beans. Should be able to take out the rest, just like so. And now we can cut down these trees. Just like so. And I'm sure that we got a decent amount from that. And like I said, realistically, once we get a little bit farther progressed and we can get the hoppers going on that, that is going to be the ideal state. Those being able to output into their own chests, then they can just accumulate all of the resources that we need. Okay, we got some dirt acorns I'm going to put in there. And let's take another quick peek at what we were doing. So the iron amber, we just need coal, sand, gravel, and clay. We have a little bit of sand, a little bit of gravel, and a decent amount of clay. So those are the ones that we need right here. So really the most that we need is probably the sand and the gravel. The other ones are coming in pretty good. We have a decent head start on them. But okay, I think we're going to end the episode there though. So like I mentioned, longer first episode, shorter second episode, and going forward, we will keep doing them shorter, about 30 to 40 minutes roughly, probably per episode. I think that's a good timing. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below, or better yet, leave me a comment. I love reading through all of your guys' comments. If you're new to the channel and want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. We are still sitting at just a little bit over 200 subscribers right now. About 219, I think, if I recall from the episode that I recorded this morning. And we are well on our way to 300. So I really appreciate all of your guys' support and you taking an interest in just this content that I'm sticking out. Really, I just kind of started it as a hobby, and I just like doing it. So anywho, thank you guys for sticking through till the end. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.